Is 94 cents a big deal? Many people might not think so, but Japan definitely thinks so. So I recently came across an Instagram reel in which a tourist had used a vending machine to buy something, and he hadn't received 140 yen, which is about 94 cents. He hadn't got it back. So what he did is he just called the help desk number listed on the machine, and he reported this incident. A few days later, he got the 140 yen back along with 20 yen, which is the amount he would have spent on making the call to report the incident.
It's the 20 extra yen for me, Vinay, because not just for the consumer who received this refund bug, but also for us who hear these heartwarming stories about businesses going out and caring for their customers, which should be the norm, is actually very comforting to hear.
Yeah, so Japan has always consistently set the standard high when it comes to things related to customer experience and innovation. I think this is yet another great example for businesses to take a leaf from and also start doing things to make refund processes easier for their customers. A lot of businesses make their customers run from pillar to post just to get back what they are entitled to. I think businesses overall should start relooking their processes and make these things easier, and not just refund. They also have to make something extreme like a subscription cancellation an easy process, so that the customers in the future they might come back. Otherwise, this is like if you make it difficult, it's like you have burnt the bridge and the customer is not going to come back. So if Japan is here, can Korea be far behind? Definitely not. We have a similar example from a South Korea based asset management brand. I'm talking about Mirai Asset. Some time ago, I received an email from them in which they had asked customers to stay cautious from people who are using the Mirai Asset name to scam people of their money. So in that mail, they have listed the fake emails that the scammers are using, and they've also clearly stated which is the actual email that is associated with the fund management brand. And I felt really good when I saw this email. I was very impressed by their proactiveness and, like you said, thoughtfulness.
The good feeling that you're feeling after hearing from a brand or a business about reassurance is actually felt across by more consumers, and this has actually been captured in multiple reports. Let's take Forrester report, which says that 30% of fraud-related tickets have actually gone down when businesses proactively communicate to their customers about spams and alert them about the malpractices that is happening around them. And also there is another report that says 72% of the consumers are actually very grateful, and they will stick longer with the businesses who actually reach out to them to warn about this. And this just goes to show that businesses, when they proactively start reaching out and communicate with the consumer, it's always for a good reason and a good cause.
And it's not just there are things like Unicode phishing. So you see there is something called an ASCII character and a Unicode character. If we get into the technical aspect of it, it's a very deep topic. So there are things in which a scammer would have used a Unicode character instead of an ASCII character. So when brands go proactively and educate customers about these differences, I think it makes a big difference in their experience. And in one of our recent episodes, I shared a negative example from my own experience about how proactive communication could have made a difference, but it was heartwarming that there was a positive instance of it. And I think this organization has shown how to do things.
Talking about how to do things, YouTube said starting from July 15th that they will no longer monetize AI content. So this means any video which has generated through AI or used AI voices or slides and decks will no longer be monetized. This comes as a big way of shock to the creator economy, because there are so many AI avatar and AI selfie videos that have come out of YouTube, and not just on YouTube, in various platforms, and they have been getting millions of views. So what will happen to the AI content if it's no longer gonna generate the monetary benefit of it? We'll have to find out. But it's not just bodies like YouTube and other platforms, but we also have a government body. Denmark came out as the first country to say we are going to provide copyright law to our citizens, where they can actually now copyright their facial features and also their voice. So this means any malpractice of AI against an individual, right? So this might mean a deep fake or is a direct violation of that copyright law. So it's very interesting to see how platforms, businesses, organizations are taking a stance on this whole AI divide.
We've been saying time and again that in this age of AI, trust and authenticity are what matter the most. And these two recent developments that you have spoke about, I hope businesses take inspiration from them and make it the standard going forward.
They're talking about inspiration. People say never go against the tide, but what's the story in that? For ad pick of the week, we have Polaroid. Polaroid came up with a brand campaigns to actually position their camera, which is flip, which is an analog camera, and their entire brand campaign was about what AI cannot capture. That is those life moments that can never be recreated with a prompt. We will have the ad in the description below. Do check it out and let us know what you think about it.
And that brings us to this episode of the Weekly CX Catch Up, where we deliver late news with the latest insights. Until next time.